knee-deep in writing and recording House Academy and really trying to put the finishing things on it. It's a different beast. It's going to be a really different group of people. This clearly sings to different people.
What's different about House Academy, why it makes it so unique from any other product that we have, and any product that I think is out there, is how we individually price each asset versus some type of pricing scheme by county, by zip code, or by whatever. And all those things work. But pricing an asset specifically based on other people's algorithms like DataTree, RealtyTrack, Zillow, Trulia, and Redfin, when you look at all the asset-specific pricing and then manipulate your own pricing, you can't lose. Jill and I tested it all through last year in Arizona, and I show you in the program the assets that we bought, what we paid, and how much we resold them for.
Exactly.
It's proven.
It is. Well, it just takes all the guesswork out of it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like there's a no-brainer. You're looking at the numbers. Well, I know exactly what to offer. And I know the percentage. If I offer this many people this price, I know what's going to come back.
Jill and I take a super technical approach to all this stuff, and the further we get into the education part of our business, the more technical it gets.
Yeah, but it makes it that much easier.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. So just like, what's going to be great about this, just like Land Academy, with House Academy, if you can understand data and you're not afraid of a spreadsheet, that takes over 50% of the work out of this for you.
If you
Maybe.
are,
What do you think?
if you're successful at Land Academy, this should blow your mind.
Exactly.
It blows my mind. I'm having a blast doing this.
Totally. All right. The primary place to get data for House Academy is First American Titles Company, which is DataTree, and we are licensed providers of that. So that's going to come with membership, as well as access to cheap mail. We're creating our own online community for this. We will have our weekly member calls, so you'll have us every week. I know that's one of the things too that's so invaluable.
It's everything that
members.
Land Academy is.
Right, but these
all the major components.
They may not know.
Which she just described.
Exactly. If we can't, provide it cheaply, we'll create it. And if it's not something that exists, we'll find a way to create it because we need it to. And I see so many more. I see this being even bigger than Land Academy.
Yeah, me too.
So yeah.
Everybody understands houses.
They do. Everybody
grew up in a house or some version of a residence, and it's very understandable. Jill and I, everybody's got stories of their parents buying and selling real estate, or their aunts and uncles or somebody buying a property, living in it for 10, 20 years and selling it.
Right.
So it's very identifiable for some reason more than land. My favorite chapter of all of these programs, and specifically in the House Academy program, is Chapter 6, Mail Merge Acquisition Machine, because it allows you to send 100 or 1,000 or 100,000 offers out within hours. Literally, get it in the mail with offers to owners, price it line by line by line. And it sounds like a lot. It's a lot to bite off when you really think about it. But the way that I have devised this whole thing, and I do one right with you inside the computer so you can see it. So I'm always most intrigued, and I think that's like the meat of this whole program, or all of our programs really, is getting how to effectively price assets and get offers out in the mail. I'm sure that's not Jill's favorite chapter.
Mine is, I don't know why I even needed to look, because I know what is my favorite. It is sales and marketing. And what's so great is deciding if you want to sell wholesale or you want to sell retail. And I'll tell you right now, speaking from experience, a lot of experience, it's so much easier to sell wholesale than it is to sell retail. You think it's fun to sell to the end user and have maybe an open house and have people walk through and tell you how great it is. Oh, that is so much harder. It's so much more fun, and I love doing this, is getting it out there to just a list of buyers that we teach this in the program too, how to collect these buyers, work with these buyers, and get them out to them. And then you could have a house, close at 10 a.m. and have it sold by 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because you're already shopping it, you have it ready now, it's locked in, done. And you have your list of buyers ready to go, and they're chomping at the bit, and they can't wait to drive by and give you an offer. So that's my favorite chapter.
There's another chapter in here called What's Financially Possible Wholesaling Houses, and rather than pie in the sky this. I say a version of this. You're going to buy a house and mark it up immediately and sell it very, very quickly for between $20,000 and let's say $70,000 wholesale, depending on where you do it. If you do 10 of those a year, which is one a month, you're going to make between $200,000 and $700,000 a year. When you really think about that, and how powerful that is, I mean, you can do that in, if you spend 4 to 6 hours a month, you're going to buy and sell a house.
Right.
So really you think about that for a second. And then if you're really serious about it, like some of our members are, you multiply that by 2 or 4 or 10. It's very, 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 very realistic to make $1 million a year and not spending a tremendous amount of time on this. There's a big machine that goes on with Land Academy. And with House Academy, there's not that you're always closing through escrow, you're always using an attorney. That makes the sell side and the buy side a lot easier. The marketing machine, because you're selling to local people that are already buying and selling assets anyway, they're looking at yours along with the other ones. It's a much easier transaction. In fact, their businesses, they will eventually rely on you.
Exactly.
It's a necessity. So what's financially possible in all of our lives with a regular job is very, very feasible in House Academy. That's exciting.